What happened?
I believe we are in a crisis.
We already knew that. Why are you covered in mud?
I'm Tessa with Screen Rant. Thank you both so much for taking the time.
Hi, thank you.
Oh my gosh, I had so much fun with this movie. It feels like the perfect blend of several different genres. What was it for the two of you that made you want to be a part of it? And Kate, if you want to go first.
Well, obviously, I'm a huge fan of Guy's oeuvre, and I had seen all his films, and I particularly loved The Green Fog, which he'd made with Evan and Galen Johnson. And then I found out that Ari Aster was producing. That's how it came to me and how it came to you. Yeah. And so as soon as I read the script, I laughed out loud. But I think all good scripts have the sense that they have to be filmed to make sense. And so the chance to work with them and with an international cast, it was unturndownable. And I knew it was funny, it was awkward, and they're always, the way they assemble their films is so unique in particular. So I wanted to be part of that.
And for me, reading the script, I thought was so wicked, hilarious, and playing the French president was just a nice, really I can be the French president and just lean into all those cliches and have fun with it. And just the same, Ari is a friend of mine, and he called me up, and it was a no-brainer, no big brainer.
No big brainer.
That was good. I like that pun. So what would you say, how would you describe this movie to someone who wants to check it out? It feels like a tough one to describe.
Like that.
Yeah. Go see it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, you use the word punk.
It's punk.
But I use the word Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo punk.
It's this sort of awkward, it's a cross between sort of a Mexican soap opera and an episode of Scooby-Doo and a kind of a zombie chase movie.
And Doctor Strange.
But it feels at the time, but Doctor Strange, and it feels like a documentary at times, because the leadership, the global leadership is so profoundly inept. And we play such inept world leaders who don't know who they are without their aides, their mobile phones, and their podiums, and but yet the world is ending, and so it feels like this. It feels strange. It's a political satire on some levels, but it leans into the utter stupidity of our global leadership at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scene where you all are just trying to come up with the statement, and everyone's not doing anything is hilarious to me. It's so funny because it's like, this feels on brand. Yes.
Yeah, I know it does feel like the G7 meetings are we're in the second series or third series.
But no concept.
Bad writing.
And it's hilarious. They have no sense of legacy. So they're trying to come up with things, and it's the last summer. No sense of legacy, no consequences. No. It's very, very funny.
Yeah, I got a question. So if the two of you, if you were actually like you, Kate and Denis, in this situation, how do you think you would handle it? Would you just kind of hang out at the gazebo? Would you go off? What would you do?
I would just go, Kate, what do we do?
I would probably eat you all.
He'll survive.
Survival instincts kicking in.
So good.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, Kate, they were saying you felt like the mother of the group in the last interview. So I'm curious if you felt that way. And Denis, did you feel that way about Kate?
And the room captain. I felt
we called her mother.
I felt like your mother. I did not breastfeed anyone. There was no breastfeeding. I'm way past that moment in time. Did I? What Guy, Evan, and Galen said?
Yeah. No, the other cast
creepy.
members said
It's creepy. No,
Yeah.
without Kate, there would not be the movie would never, be made.
Yeah.
So we were.
I got them to write that into the press.
No, because you're curious and you're such, artistic. You have this thing about creating things that are new, that not boring and just challenging for everyone. And it's because of mom. Of
Mummy.
Your motherly instincts kicked in, I guess. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. I loved this movie, so congratulations.
Thank you.
I do tend to get a little caught up in the dramatics.
Germany caught up into dramatics. We've seen this before.